guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's glam look is inspired by Shay Mitchell. Shay Mitchell is so beautiful and glamorous from Pretty Little Liars. If you like Pretty Little Liars, you'll probably remember her as Emily. She is so glamorous, so beautiful, and she's that one person I would like to look like. However, I found this look on Google the other day and I think it's perfect for winter time, especially for the evening outs, because it has this bronzy eye and dark vampy lid. So if you like this look, please keep on watching. So I'll be starting off with MAC Kohl in Teddy. I'm going to be using this all over my eyelid. Not exactly all over, but just randomly I'm applying it. There is no definite shape to it because I'm using it as a base for my eyeshadow so that I have that very intense bronze color that I want. I just created the wing just for the sake of it, you don't have to. Then I'm using I Heart Chocolate palette from I Heart Makeup and I'm using that light color just in my crease. I know you cannot see the color, but this is going to again give that really nice depth to the color. I think this eye look is actually pretty easy. You can just get away with using just two eyeshadows, that is a bronze and like a medium brown. Then I'm using that medium brown and applying it in the crease just to give it a little definition. I'm going to be using like 2-3 shades of brown because I like the depth and the intensity and the whole gradient of the colors that it creates. And then I'm using that fluffy brush and I'm just blending everything together. Now I'm going in with that bronzy color. I'll just be packing that on all over my eyelid. And then I thought maybe a slightly lighter color, if I use like in the inner corner, it's going to make a difference. It's that coppery bronze color. But it didn't really make a difference. In the end, I ended up mixing both of those bronzy colors together. Then I'm just blending with that fluffy brush just to avoid any harsh lines. Then going in again with that medium brown at the outer corner of the eye. I'm using the pointy smudger brush just to apply it precisely. However, I felt that brown color was a little lighter, so I went in with this intense brown color. It's this beautiful chocolatey brown which really intensifies the look and gives it a really nice dimension to the bronze. And then I'm buffing it out with that fluffy brush again. There is no extra product on this brush. I'm just using that I used previously. And I'm just buffing and meshing up everything together. Then I'm taking a clean fluffy brush and just blending out the edges. You can see I'm above the crease rather than in the crease. I'm just packing on that bronze color some more. Then I took the wet wipe and just cleaned out the outer edges of the eyeshadow. There was no fallout as such. But then I went in with Max Fix Plus and now I'm just smoothing it out on all over my face because my face was super dry. I'm using PAC's Pore Primer only because I want to use some of the bio oil in my foundation just to give it a beautiful dewy glow. I'm really loving the combination of bio oil with my foundation because it just gives a very nice, healthy, hydrated feel to the face. I just added 2-3 drops of bio oil into my foundation and now I'm buffing it out with this Real Techniques buffing brush. I'm going in layer by layer just to build up my coverage. I like to use this buffing brush to apply the foundation rather than use it to smooth out, as I'm using the beauty blender afterwards rather than applying the foundation with the beauty blender, because I feel beauty blender is in the end a sponge and it's going to soak up some of the product. So I prefer using the beauty blender to make the foundation more skin like, that is just to pat it down. Then going in with this Kryolan's Supracolor concealer in FS40. I'm really liking this concealer these days because since my skin is dry, this is quite creamy and doesn't look patchy or anything like that. I'm just going in with this flat brush and just applying wherever needed. I'm using the medium size beauty blender just to blend out the concealer. I really like this medium size beauty blender. It's actually the original beauty blender which came in a pack of 3. I think I mentioned in my last video. but this is really perfect to use all over the face as well as the under the eyes, because it's not micro small, but it's at the same time not really large also. It really goes in the eye areas, as you can see. Then I'm using Maybelline's Fit Me Concealer in Sand. Applying it in the usual areas wherever I like to highlight. This is the part which is always super long, I feel, and many a times I'm sure people must be skipping through it also. But yeah, I feel it's really important to show you all that how I get the entire look, so I'm not going to skip it. Then I'm using the Ben Nice Banana Powder to set all that concealer that we applied. I'm kind of bored of using Ben Nice Banana Powder. If you guys know any good setting powders that are available in India, please let me know in the comments down below. I'll be using Maybelline's Colossal Kajal for my waterline as well as tightlining my lash line. The Colossal Kajal is the only kajal that suits my eyes because I'm a lens wearer and my eyes tend to get watery. I have tried tons of kajal and I always tend to come back to Maybelline's Colossal, whether it's this original Colossal or the super black one. Then I'm just curling my lashes. Oh, by the way, I just created a light definition to my lash line, like creating a slight liner with the kajal. Nothing great of an eyeliner for this look, because in Shay's picture, she's just not having any eyeliner. It just looks like her water lines are tight lined. That's it. And lashes, yes, that's super important. And oh, look what I did with my mascara. I was kind of horrified, but at the same time, I could clear the mess quite quickly. So now I'm just making my lashes separated a bit with this clean spoolie brush. Then I did my lashes with packed falsies in number 59, and I did my eyebrows as well. I know the eyebrows took a lot of time, but I'm telling you guys, I'm finally nailing my eyebrows and I was so happy with how they turned out. If you all want to see like a brow tutorial, let me know in the comments down below. Then I'm going in with this MAC Steady on my lash line and not in my waterline. Then I'm applying that same coppery bronzy color that I applied on my eyelid, and I'm smudging it out with this smudger brush. And then I took that darker brown and applied it towards the outer corner of the eye, outer lower lash line rather. And then I'm just dusting off the excess powder that I applied before. Again, I'm going in with that kajal little just to intensify. I'm taking Makeup Revolution's Pro HD Contour and applying that brown color in the hollows of my cheek, and I'm just buffing them out nicely. In the picture, Shay has this beautiful contour, like it doesn't look harsh, but at the same time it doesn't look underdone. It looks so beautiful on her. Anyway, she has a beautiful bone structure, and come on, it's Shay Mitchell. Come on, you guys. She is so damn gorgeous. Yeah, I want to look like her, to be honest. Then I'm taking MAC's bronzing powder. I'm using matte bronze as my blush. In the picture, it doesn't look like she's wearing anything colorful for a blush. It doesn't even look like she's got a blush on. Just the beautiful contouring and some little bit of a highlight. I am contouring my nose now. For highlight, I'm using Makeup Revolution's Pro Glow palette, which is my most favorite highlighter these days. I've been reaching for it all the time. I'm just going to highlight subtly because in the picture it doesn't look like she has a blinding highlight, but highlight is certainly there. It's visible. Look closely. And then I felt I applied too much, so I'm going in with that blush brush and applying. Actually, I went clean before, and then I'm adding some more of that matte bronze a little, just to warm up my cheeks and mix that highlight a bit. I'm going in with this MAC's lip liner in Night Moth. I never had a color like this for a lip liner, and I've been searching for the dupes everywhere, but I never found one. So I decided, what the hell, I will go ahead and spend at MAC, because normally I feel MAC lip liners are overpriced. Like, I don't want to spend like 1600 rupees for a lip liner, but this color I made an exception because I never found a dupe. Then I'm going in with this NYX Dewy setting spray. I completely forgot to spray before I started with my lips. I'm using MAC's Viva Glam lipstick in Ariana Grande 1. There's a dupe for it in MAC in my fashion, Or is it Instigator? Both of these shades are quite similar to this shade, but I think in the picture she's wearing a liquid lipstick. I just went in with the lip brush to sharpen out the edges. And yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below if you all would like to try this look. I think it's perfect for a winter evening or any time that you like to wear actually. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.